up commodity comments today is Wednesday. This is March 2nd of 2011. As far as key issues, a lot of big things going on today. Obviously, catching the news wires is the fact that Gaddafi has ordered some planes to attack a town or two. This one is important for us because the trade is concerned. They are not only attacking citizens, of course, with airplanes and jets, but of course there is an oil facility in that town that they are worried about. So obviously the market is going back to possibly that second type of little second phase of little concern, maybe possible liquidation here. And we might have seen that here in today's grains action. Crude up 260. That puts them now at 102.20. If they close here this afternoon, this would be the highest close of this uptrend. Keep in mind, though, we did spike up higher than this trade, 103.41 for the high from last week. We didn't close up there. So this could be the highest close for crude of this uptrend. With that in mind, corn down 15 3/4 on those liquidation concerns. This is after posting new highs for the uptrend on the electronic session, so certainly something to look at there. As far as some other bearish things, other than maybe a little Libya-based liquidation, we did see the Government Accountability Office said that ethanol is going to cost about $5.7 billion this year, and of course reaching more into 2015 with those federal mandates. And basically the GAO was essentially telling us that the tax credit is going to cost a lot of money, and that lawmakers may want to look at some other options, and underlying that basically being to eliminate it here. With that in mind, that's a little bearish pressure. Offsetting that, we do have some good supply and demand numbers coming out next Thursday. Allendale will be releasing our own numbers here tomorrow. And keep in mind for corn stocks, very likely we will be dropping corn stocks from the February USDA estimate. Also up for tomorrow morning, we do have export sales. Keep in mind the trade is very interested to see if we will get another good week of sales. Last week's sales are phenomenal, 1.65 million tons. Will we get another one like that is a big question here. For soybeans, they certainly weren't at all concerned about the about liquidation or those type of issues here based on Libya. Their main focus right now is the fact that northern Brazil, where the harvest is supposedly going on, has got rains for the past 3 days straight, running from 1/4 to 3/4 inch each time. And in fact, they're going to see off and on rains through most of next week. So harvest progress has certainly stopped, and it looks like it's going to last a little bit longer than the trade had hoped for. With that in mind, the trade is wondering, will we get some China sales here on this on these type of concerns? In other words, some fill-in buying from the U.S. when the trade had previously thought that China was just going to be doing nothing but cancel our soybeans here. For wheat, up 1/4. Not a whole lot to speak of for wheat here today. On the bearish end, of course, we did have some wheat or some rain in the U.S. Plains as well as in China in the past few days. Offsetting that was a word from an unknown buyer today. They picked up 220,000 metric tons, so that's just a little over 4 boatloads of U.S. wheat overnight. This is an overnight purchase. So as far as wheat, kind of balanced here. On one end, you've got ideas that maybe some of these drought impacts might be slowing down. On the other hand, you do have some simple fact that people are still buying wheat, and with all this Middle East unrest, they will continue to buy wheat here. Over on cattle, up 95 cents. Good day today. Main point there, we did see Packers bid up to 180 for Nebraska-based cattle. That would be the top end of last week's action. Feedlots are saying they're going to get 181, 182. Texas actually did trade cattle up a full $1 to 112. This is now the highest price for cash cattle we traded here for this year. So with this in mind, the traders are reminded that, you know what, typically cash cattle continue to rally until about the 3rd week of March. And that's the point we've been making here the last couple nights of commentaries. So we do know that these markets are a little overvalued, but at some point in March, maybe early April, we should get this market kind of topped out for a little break going into early summer. That's our opinion here on this one. Over the hogs, down 35 cents. Main focus there, of course, is questions about pork. With Lent going on here, you've got some people suggesting that we'll see lower pork demand. Also this time of year, we've also got a little surprise jump in production from chicken. So we have some questions about pork demand pretty much for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Seasonally, cash hogs and cash pork prices, and therefore futures, do break a little bit in March. Our main focus here for today, and of course through all of next week, is going to be our focus on this annual Allendale crop survey, the planning survey that we do. This is a very big deal for you, very big deal for us. It's going to hopefully give us a leg up on what USDA tells us for acreage on March 30th. Our numbers come out on Wednesday, March 16th. With a very special teleconference that we're making up here just for you guys that helped us out. So please, we strongly encourage you to give us your numbers for acreage. You can do that by phone. Just give us a call here at 1-800-262-7538, or send us the information over the internet using the Allendale webpage. And that's allendale-inc.com. Certainly a great report that you want to help out with. We want big numbers. Last year was almost a record turnout. We want even bigger numbers this year, because the more numbers and more participation you help us out with means the better the survey gets. We've got a lot of press from this survey in the past, and more importantly, you should be certainly interested in how this will impact your operations once you get the results on March 16th. That is Wednesday during the trade session at 10 a.m. Feel free to give us a call here, 1-800-262-7538. Thanks a lot.